What if there's a way that you can show up to your computer, have topics already pre-built for you, have your research done for your videos, have all of that painful stuff like the thumbnails done, the chapters done for you, and you get to upload your completed research video to YouTube? Would that be something that would interest you? And if you don't know the power in that, this means that when you put out a piece of content on YouTube, your video could potentially be connecting you with your ideal prospects, your ideal customers, and things like that. I'm the real Robin Williams. If you don't know who I am, welcome to this video. And in this video, I'm going to give you a quick demo as to how this tool can work for you in any business that you're building, where you're building that business online, or you could benefit from building that business online. And I'm doing a couple of things in this video I'm going to explain to you really quick. The first thing I'm doing is a demo for people who may be interested in this tool. Maybe you found me on Facebook, maybe you found me on LinkedIn, and I offered a way for you to get your marketing done faster and things like that. Or maybe you just found this video on YouTube, because I do plan on putting this particular video on YouTube. So I will be doing a complete demo for you. This is my first time doing it. Hopefully I get this video out to you guys. That means everything went good enough. And ultimately, I'm using 2 different cameras, and I'm going to be recording a video. Now, before I dive deep into this system, this is just one piece of amazing marketing feature of this system. Please do keep that in mind. You also won't be starting from the complete beginning. I'll show you, or pretty much tell you exactly what you'll be doing before you get to this part. But ideally, the part that I'm going to be showing you is something I would advise you to get up and do every single day in your business. Maybe you take Sundays off, that's fine. Maybe you take the whole weekend off, that's fine. But put in some effort into your business and utilize this tool, because this tool is going to be doing a lot of heavy lifting, and the heavy lifting it's going to be doing for you is probably one of the most important parts. Now, the most important part is for you to show up and do the video, but this thing is fire, y'all. I have made tons of leads and sales on YouTube using this exact strategy, except it took me hours to complete. And this way, you'll be able to do this in an hour or less, especially if you're starting off. You'll be able to do it even less than an hour if you're actually getting used to this actual software and the process. Now, I'm not going to be diving deep into the company. The company is the Home Business Academy, and I do offer bonuses should you decide to get started with me. The link at any time of this video will be added to the description of the video, and there is a lot more to it. So the link is a complete tour of the business, not just this piece here. I just seen so much value in this piece alone that I wanted to make sure that I got just this out, because I know some people, their time is limited, and we actually want to just go out there and just tell you what it can do for your business. Now, at this point, pretend I'm you sitting at the desk getting ready to promote my business. In fact, I'm a back up. So I'm coming to my website. I'm getting ready to promote my business, and I want to go to my Traffic Maestro. When you first start, you will be going to the Traffic Maestro, but you'll be going to an onboarding session. I'll probably be doing a video on this later on. I don't want these videos to be too long. So ultimately, you'll be doing this onboarding session, which is simply just answering a bunch of questions one time so that you can create a crazy amount of content later on. But daily, you'll be coming to the Traffic Maestro. I'm going to skip the Facebook part. Let's go to the long form video for YouTube marketing. This is a way that you can easily get videos done for YouTube without a lot of the pain. Right now, I have some type of side hustle integrated into the system, meaning I told the system that I wanted to work on a side hustle. I think I told it for people over 50 or something like that. But ultimately, I can come here and I have my list of topics. And before I even get to the topic that I want to do, I want you to understand that as you're going through this system, you want to read it, especially for the first time. I'm jumping right here because I know what I need to do, but essentially you want to read it. So it says, here's your plan, get value, grow your audience. This is future income, because these videos can work for you 24/7. And also you have the back button. If you want to go back, you can delete and start over. If you didn't finish a video, or you finish a video and your video content is still sitting there, you want to start over, but I'll have to go through the topic, which is the page I'm on now. I also have to go to what to cover, get attention script, shoot the video, and publish. It'll pretty much have a little note around the areas that you're going to be working on. So it's saying, what will your video be about? Pick the topic for your next video. I can easily scroll through and pick one. Creative side hustle ideas. If I had knowledge on Dave Ramsey's side hustle ideas, I could do that. So you can skip the things that you don't know anything about, or you can just choose the things that you want to do. This is a really good video, but I'm not going to do my video on this. So do you need experience to start affiliate marketing? This is a great video for me to come back and shoot. But the topic that I wanted to choose, because you can also choose your own topic, is, let me try YouTube videos. I can't remember how I found it last time. Oh, how to easily create YouTube videos, which is crazy. I'm gonna have to give how to create YouTube videos using how to make YouTube videos. So this is going to have to be a video where I give them a brief introduction. Why? Because I'm already using 2 cameras. I can't use a third camera to tell them again what's going on, but I'll do a brief video on this. And the cool thing about it, I can come back and do another video on tomorrow explaining how to make YouTube videos with this specific tool. Or I could refer them to this video and put the link to that. I don't want it to be confusing, but how to make YouTube videos. Now, the really cool thing about this is the system is actually doing the research for me. This is important. A lot of people either are marketing and don't know this, or they don't know this exists in YouTube. When you craft a title that you want to talk about, a topic, you want to make sure that that topic matches what people are actually already searching for online. If you create a topic and you do a video on that topic, no one will likely find you. So this green check mark, you can go with that topic. So that's the first thing that is automatically being done for me. Typically, I will have to go and do my own research and find different keywords and then make sure that they fit a certain criteria under a different tool. So that's done for me really quick already. So what did I want to pick? All right, so I'll just do the how to make YouTube videos. It's not a huge topic I wanted to use, but let's go. All right, now I'm adding it to the system so it can get ready for the next step. I want to hit use this topic. And now the next step is what to cover. So it's asking me, what are the main things you want to teach in this video? It says jot down a few key points, bullet point sentences, whatever, brain dump. The real cool thing about this is there may be a certain group of people that might be saying, I don't know what I want to talk about. I just wanted to come up with whatever I wanted to talk about. If that's the case, it could be people out there just wanting this thing to choose the topic and the script and all that stuff. If that's the case for you, you can skip and let AI suggest the points for you, which is really cool. You just want to make sure that there's something you want to talk about. You want to make sure it's something that you understand. So you still want to make sure that it makes sense for you to do that video should you get AI to come up with the subjects. But I typically like to just put down what I want to talk about. So I'm going to use my handy dandy speech to text tool. I would like to explain what it takes to do a video on a regular basis. I would like to keep this information very basic and easily understandable. And then I would like to show them how they can get it done without having the knowledge, using Traffic Maestro, long form video creator and editor, as well as publish the video. You don't have to be perfect in this. AI is a little bit smarter than us in some cases. In some cases it's not, but it understands. It's smart enough to understand what I'm saying. I can go to the next step, and this is when it starts analyzing. Now this is the part where it's, look at this. I'm just going to skip here. I'm going to skip to here. Pulling the top 10 videos and looking for angle gaps, 15 to 25 seconds. We'll reshape your angles with what we find. This is something that a person could try to do, but you probably spend a week or so doing this type of research, or you might not be able to get it done, period. This is stuff that I wouldn't be able to do. All right. What is it saying? It's studying the topics of videos already ranking, spotting the angles your competitors want, figuring out what searches. It's doing so much. Headlines, curiosity, picking an angle, reading your channel positioning, studying the top videos already ranking. All of this stuff, I can't even keep up with the research that it's doing. Right. So there's no way that I'm going to be able to put in that type of effort into this video. In fact, I didn't ever do any of that stuff because I didn't have the time. I would pick a winning topic, and then I would talk about that winning topic, and then I would do all the grunt work that you're about to see is about to be done for me as well. So the power in that is huge. You want it to do that research for you so that as you're creating this channel and you're putting those videos in the system each and every day, or as often as you can, you're going to start reaching out to your ideal clients and prospects. And the really cool thing is, I think I counted, is at any given time on my business side, I'm having anywhere between 25 to 40% of my business come from YouTube. I hope that flip-flops soon, because I'm going to be spitting out more and more videos. And those videos that I got results for in the past, I had to do all of this stuff manually. So you hype right now. So I could literally tip the scale to where maybe 60% of my business is coming from YouTube and maybe 40% is coming from other resources like Facebook. So I'm literally at the get attention part right now. So 3 things decide if anyone clicks or watches your video. Your title, boom, we're working on that. Your opening line, which is your hook, and your thumbnail, which is that there. Let's lock them in. So You can choose different angles and things like that. I usually, if it doesn't go well, then I'll look at the different angles, but I usually just go, if it goes good enough, then I'll keep it going. So how to make YouTube videos for over 50, how to make YouTube videos over 50, the hidden bottleneck nobody simplifies for you. Angle, the real reason most retirees never finish their first YouTube video isn't tech skills. It's an invisible 7-step bottleneck nobody simplifies. All right, so you can choose different angles. So that was the first one. It says title 104. This is what I mean by reading this, because I was looking down here for the angle. So you definitely want to read as you're going through this process. How to make YouTube videos with only 3 things. No tech skills, no grandkids needed. That's really cute. I love it because a lot of people do depend on their younger family to help them with tech. So it's pretty cute. I think I will just go with this one, but you can see you can change all of this up. The next part is writing the hook. That was the title. So it's not the tech. I wish someone would have told me the real reason most retirees never hit publish comes down to 7 invisible steps. Hold on, let me go back. Let's talk about 7 invisible steps. Let me use this title. My apologies. So I had to click on use this title because the hook wasn't matching up with the title. So let me go back to next now. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. Let's go back to write my hook. All right, so 3 things. That's the entire list between you and a published YouTube video. And I wish someone had told me this before. I spent a decade overcomplicating everything. Most retirees never hit that upload button because they think they need a film degree and a $2,000 setup. They don't. I love this so far. So we're going to be using this hook. You can edit this stuff too as you go. So I'll say pick my thumbnail next. And this is where you can read. I usually just listen to what is going on in this thumbnail and I'll edit it. I usually always edit mine because I have a very specific paragraph that I like to edit with. So I like myself to come out a certain way. No matter what thumbnail, if I'm coming out on this thumbnail, I want to look a certain way. So I'll always edit it, but you can edit the content in there if you don't like it, right? So this one is a visual split screen. Left side shows a cluttered desk overflowing with cameras, microphones, ring lights. Right side shows a clean, calm desk with just a laptop, a chair, coffee. It might show me in this video, in this thumbnail. It might actually show me in this thumbnail. So I will still edit and put my information there. I'm going to glance at these really quick just so you can see that you will have choices in how you want your thumbnails to come out. So this one is talking about a retiree. Whenever it's talking about a person, I like to just change that to me. Let's do this one. No, I don't want the red X. Hold on. Let's try this one. Let's use this one and let's edit it. So before and after layout, half shows a confused older woman. I usually just replace them with confused me. Oops, is this the one? Confused me, staring at a complex video editing timeline on a monitor with a frustrated expression and hands on my head. Bottom half shows the same woman giving a thumbs up. Next, same me. I'll put the same me. I know it sounds funny, but just making sure they know it's me. YouTube upload, reading video published, warm golden glow on the bottom half, contrasting the cold blue gray top half, all this other stuff. If you have colors and stuff that you want to put in there, you can. So for the next part, I'll put the about me. I'm always wearing some type of baseball cap or something like that. So it thinks I'm a male. I don't know why my shortcut isn't working. About me. So I paste my about me. I put stuff in reference me as a female, things like that. Save and select. So that's my thumbnail. You want to make sure your pictures are there. Okay. And then the next step is to create my script. Now it's doing all of this. So pull in the points, sketching the opening, the hooks. My software is running when it's not supposed to. This is another cool thing about this system. You literally have stuff running for you throughout, right? So this is actually working for me. Let it close. All right. So that was actually for people who have an opportunity to invite people to an opportunity. So you got 2-for-1 demo. All right. So for this one, this is the point where you can get a script. I may actually use it. I do not prefer to use it most of the times. They are good scripts. I just don't like reading the script and basically going back into the video to do it. However, for this video, I may actually do it so you can see the full thing. And I know there will be people who will prefer the script. I usually like to listen to the script as well. So I'm just going to go and surprise myself and get ready to shoot this video. And I do want it to be short, so I'll probably keep it like this, but I will let you know that this is so short that I probably would click polish it to make it a little bit longer and things like that. So you can expand it into the full script actually, and it'll make it longer for you. You can add on stuff as you're shooting the video and whatnot. All right, so the next thing is to shoot it. I'm going to try to enable my camera here, my other camera. I got to pull it back some. So excuse my actual camera from this video. Got to angle this a bit. And I got fingerprints on it. Sheesh. A lot going on here. All right. I don't even know if that's going to be pointed right. Let me push it back some more. I guess it just keeps falling. There we go. Hopefully this is decent. All right. So you can enable the camera. And I won't be able to use my mic for this video either. So that's the wrong camera. Oh my gosh, it's actually going to use my other camera. Sometimes it's full transparency. I use my iPhones a lot. And let me close this closet door because it's going to bother me. It's bothering me. It's not as noticeable on this main video, but it is bothering me. So I like to use my iPhones. And a lot of times it does not work. I don't know why it does this to me. But this is a wireless way to use your iPhones. Usually is a feature that works on MacBook to iPhone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let me just politely close this camera out and then clean this off a little bit. Now I wanted to use the camera that plugged up. That one works all the time, that plugs up to my camera. The one that you're looking at now is my internal camera, but my laptop is kept all the way over there. So I don't like moving. But if you have your camera right in front of you, you will have no problem doing that. And I don't know what makes this work and what doesn't make it work, but I'm going to try to use it. Oh, I can't use it. Hold on. I still can't use it, guys. That is an Apple thing where you can't use it. It's two different phones. I have two different phones. And it's like I can't even use it. I can't use both of them at the same time on different devices, which is crazy. Let me see here. So that was nice while it lasted. All right. So I can use just this one over here. And I'm on my Logitech, the one that's plugged up to my computer. I'm just going to leave it how it is. I would usually position it a little bit closer, but I'm ready to get this video done. And so up here, I have, I think 34 slides. I have my hook. So my hook is, oh, here go my arrows that I changed my, it's not really slides, but my teleprompter, I guess. And it does not scroll on its own. It's made for you to read the sentence, gather your thoughts, and you can regurgitate the sentence, or you can actually just say it differently. And before I even get this video done, let me see. All right. My rule of thumb when I shoot these videos is as I'm talking, I need to be focused on, after I hit the record button, I need to be focused on the script. If the script is, if I'm messing up or if I need to redo it, I just simply redo it. But I try not to talk and make noises as I'm shooting this video. And you'll see why here shortly. It's a pretty dope process you got going in here. So I'm not going to be paying this video much attention right now, but I'll be more focused right here for the process of this video. Don't know how this is going to turn out because I haven't read the script, but I just want to click through the first couple things. So 3 things. That's the entire list between you. That's the entire list between you and knowing how to make videos. All right. So I'm going to start. Let me do one thing here. I'm sorry. Because I got so much going on, I got a little flustered. Because I want to make sure I'm choosing the right screen when I go to share my screen. I just put it on something that I know will tell me I'm on the right screen. So I'm just prepping for this video. I don't think I can use this microphone, so I'm going to use the Logitech Brio. Mind you, you do not have to do all of this extra stuff. I'm extra because I'm doing 2 recording softwares at one time. So you have your microphone picked. I have my camera picked. I think I'm straight. So if I'm quiet, I am actually reading and gathering my thoughts, because what I don't want to happen is I don't want to say a lot of stuff and have to do a lot of editing later. So you being quiet in between you gathering your thoughts is going to help you with the editing process later. You'll see how dope it is. I'm about to start recording. So 3 things. That's the entire list between you and knowing how to make YouTube videos. Whew, let's see if I can get that out. All right. 3 things. That's the entire list between you and learning how to generate YouTube videos. I'm going to stop and I'm going to retake because I wasn't sure if I was looking at the right cameras. Let me get it together, guys. 3 things. That's the entire list between you and knowing how to make YouTube videos. And I wish someone had told me this before I spent over a decade overcomplicating this. More retirees never hit the upload button because they think they need some type of degree or the ability to pay $2,000 for someone to do it themselves, for someone to set it up. They don't. You need a way to film, and your smartphones are already sitting in your pocket. And they shoot better videos than professional video cameras did 10 years ago. So that means you can stop wasting time and start recording today. You also need a way to edit. And this is where a lot of people quit, because learning video editing software feels like flying a plane. Because learning how to edit video and video software feels like learning how to fly a plane. And this means you get stuck with raw footage gathering digital dust on your phone. Traffic Maestro lets you create your video, shoot your video, edit it all in one place with zero learning curve. So you'll actually close your laptop feeling proud instead of calling on your grandchildren to help you with the tech. You can find a full demo to Traffic Maestro in the description below. And if you're interested in earning 80% commission by creating simple videos using Traffic Maestro, you'll find the link to that below as well. It's a done for you system that handles the selling for you. All right, I didn't even share my screen, which is cool because I want to get this video done. And I messed up a lot, which is also okay. You do not have to be perfect with this, but I'm going to show you the quick editing process that it takes you through. And if I have to pause it, I will, because we're going to see. Hopefully it flows through. Hopefully I get some sound as well. All right, so I do have sound, which is amazing. And usually the sound works. It's just I wanted to make sure that the sound actually works since I was using so much software. So the first thing I like to do when I come back here with the video editor is I like to delete the filler words. I shouldn't have a lot doing it the way I did it, but when I do my videos free flowing, I say a lot of ums, right, so stuff like that. So you can get it to delete filler words. Then I don't know how long the video was before. Let me see if I could do undo. So the video was 5 minutes and 6 seconds. If you can see that right here. So I could say delete filler words and then remove silence gaps. It went down to 1 minute and 41 seconds, which is way too short because it's going to show up as a short form video for me. So this is the part where I could have expanded on it. I could have did the back office, but I wanted to keep this part short so that I can keep this video short. Now I may speed up this video just a little bit so that it won't be as long, but ultimately that's how your video will go. You can free flow. You can take a video and upload it instead of recording it in here and then do this process. So it's different little options you have throughout the way. And then I will go and edit. 3 things. That's the entire list between you and knowing how to make YouTube videos. And I wish someone had told me this before I spent over a decade overcomplicating this. More retirees never hit the upload button because they think they need some type of degree or the ability to pay $2,000 for someone to do it themselves, for someone to set it up. All right, so $2,000. So all I got to do is for someone to do it themselves. Delete that. Go back here. I always like to go before my edit to play it to make sure everything still sounds great. Or the ability to pay $2,000 for someone to set it up. They don't. We need a way to film. There is a little pause in here. You don't have to worry about that. Pause after the edit, it'd be like a little pause, right? You don't have to worry about that. That's just the software itself. Your video doesn't come out like that. Smartphones are already sitting in your pocket, and they shoot better videos than professional cameras did, and they shoot better videos than professional. So this one I could take out, delete. My videos will be coming even shorter, guys. All right, so let's try this. And they shoot better videos than professional video cameras did 10 years ago. So that means you can stop wasting time and start recording today. See, I don't know if y'all remember that. That's not what it said. It said something about you don't have to wait for permission or something. You don't have to be perfect at this is my point. You also need a way to edit. And this is where a lot of people quit. Because learning video editing software feels like flying a plane. Because learning how to... See? Because... Oops. Where am I? Hold on. All right. Because learning video editing software feels like flying a plane. Probably feels like that too. Because learning how to edit video and video software feels like learning how to fly a plane. And this means you get stuck with raw footage gathering digital dust on your phone. Traffic Maestro's video, Traffic Maestro. All right, so highlight this. You see how it's highlighting the line? You try it again. Highlight this, delete it, boom. And this means you get stuck with raw footage gathering digital dust on your phone. Video, traffic. Now I heard a little something. Hold on. I'm gonna scroll back, digital dust. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. So like that, I don't want there. I can just click on that clip, hit delete, go back. Traffic Maestro lets you create your video, shoot your video, edit it all in one place. And that's with zero learning. So you saw how my head just turned and looked. So let me just highlight this. I'm just left clicking and highlighting it. Delete it. I might have missed some of it because I haven't been watching. But boom, click here, hit play. And that's all cut out, right? I got too much stuff going on, guys. I got ChatGPT hanging, telling me I hit a limit. I had it on. Chat, you still around? That's crazy. I think I'm good. I'm like, wait, who is talking over my video? All right, there we go. And if you're interested in earning 80% commission by creating simple video. Commission, spread that out a little bit. Sound like it was cut off a little bit. Take that off, delete. That below as well. Oops, I don't want to restore it. I want to delete that as well. It's a done for you system that handles the selling for you. I don't know why it has that there, but I'm not turning on captions, so I don't have to worry about that, but you can turn on captions if you want. And that's pretty much it for this piece, I think. And I'm good to hit the publish. If it takes a few minutes, I may pause this video. Hopefully it goes really well. So hopefully you like it so far. I'm right here talking to you if you can't tell. Hopefully you like this so far. It's absolutely phenomenal when it comes to publishing your videos and getting your content out there and diving into the system. While this is doing, I can see it a little bit. I think yes, 40%. Some of the other things that I'm not going to demo in here that it can do is you can go through your short form video. You can, as of right now, as far as I know, I can shoot it. I have this little laptop. I can shoot my video, do all of what I just did in front of you. I could do that on my laptop, get tired and bored or disrupted, whatever it is on my laptop, come back to my account over here and my content is over here for me to complete the work progress. Again, you can do the short form videos. They do have Facebook content, email content, and it's a magical process. To me, I believe that YouTube, Facebook are the top 2 ways to generate income online. And I know people are generating income doing all types of other things, but for most people looking to recruit, find customers, products, able to connect with their products, YouTube and Facebook is #1 platforms. All the other platforms are social media platforms where people are on there to chill. They're not on there to buy your stuff typically. So ultimately, when someone goes to YouTube, they're actually searching for something. They're typing it. Their intention is so different on YouTube. So this is why this is a really good process for me. Let me see what we're at. We're at 97%. See, I might have to pause this. 98%. Let's go. The next process is just going to be finalizing some things, making sure your thumbnail comes out right. If your thumbnail doesn't come out right, you'll have access to your Van Gogh, which that is a way for you to do images. So if your thumbnail doesn't come right here, you can do it. So it pretty much has where we're at. We already did the topic, what to cover, attention, the script. We shot the video, and then we're at the publishing part. So it's literally going to upload for you. You can download your video now if you want. I always recommend doing that. Even before, when you do your raw video, there was an option for me to download. I usually always click on that as well, just in case. It already created your title. It got your description. In this system that I'm promoting, the Home Business Academy, it connects to everything we got going on in the system. So it literally just pulled my link in for me. Got about me, hashtags, is even strategic on which hashtags it uses. It has my thumbnail. That's good for me. If I wanted something different, I could put something different. But basically, it got first video try. I just like to go with it. I'm not too big on thumbnails, but you can change it if you want. You can also download it too if you want. And let's see, if this is where you can create another thumbnail if you want to. You can choose private, unlisted, or public. I usually always do unlisted first, so I can do a couple more things to the video. And ultimately, if I had captions, I could put it in there for whatever reason. But a couple other things it's doing in here that you might not have picked up on is my chapters. They're really short because it was a very short video. And I'll have to come back and put a link to this video here so they can see it. Also, I like to get tracking for my links. So that's one other thing that I do. I'll do that after this video just to make it short. So, but in our system, I'm able to put tracking on here really easily and change that link up a little bit. I have a comment section so that when my video is published, I can put in my pinned comment. You got your tags. Let me go ahead and say upload to YouTube. I should have been pushed just so that in case it took a few minutes, it could be done quicker. But you can see this, look, create YouTube draft, thumbnail attach automatically. Make sure your thumbnail actually shows. It's done. Finish in a YouTube studio. And I think it tells you what to do. Confirm your thumbnail, add the end screen, change the video visibility, add your pinned comment, right? It tells you all of that stuff you need to do. So all I have to do is click on open a YouTube studio. It's something that's created for you with your YouTube account. So this is not anything you have to create outside of your regular YouTube account. And then other than that, again, I usually make sure my link is good. As far as with the tracking, I may or may not change up my video details. So I'll do like this, better 3 things retirees need to start making YouTube videos today. I come down here. I think I need to ask if it's necessary, but what I like to do still is put it on a playlist. So YouTube, automation, all of these, I could just put them on those. I usually say no, I didn't use AI to create my video. It's just me. You got your tags down here. It's already created. I usually just leave that alone. But if you see room, so I have 500 characters, I got 461, how to create a YouTube video. Boom. Oops, I didn't mean to click there. I clicked on the wrong thing. And this is actually vidIQ. I have not gotten rid of my tool yet, so you may not even see this. Keep hitting the wrong button. You may not even see this if you don't have vidIQ, which is cool. How to edit YouTube videos, how to make YouTube channel, YouTube, how to edit videos for YouTube. Oh, I went over. I think I've been over. Make YouTube videos, no tech skills, how to make YouTube video with your phone. I'll just take that off. Filming with smartphone, take that off too. YouTube, you can type them in. This is regular YouTube marketing. Typing your stuff in. Is YouTube automation already there? So I'm over it by 4. Smartphone video, take that one off. I'll just do, let's see, YouTube maybe. All right, now I'm at 498. There's a little extra work you can do on the back end just to get more keywords in there. And the other thing I like to do is I'll edit the end screen. And all this is, it'll put a video near the end of your content. It has a minute right here. I usually just click on the video I want. If I click on this, if it's a different video, I'll just edit it and change it. If it's a different video that I actually want there, but I'm not too picky. Cards is about the same, except you have to do a little bit more work. Click on the video, build your first commission right here. And you can do a teaser text if you want. You can change that up. But I like to put my card at least 3/4 of the way so people can give me good watch time. I don't like them to get distracted. That's just me. But I know a lot of great channels that have cards throughout, so you can do what you want. All right. Other than that, let me just save what I have so far. Other than that, I want to save this as public. I'm not going to do it right now because I want to get this video. Most of my traffic right now comes from when I first publish those videos. I get a certain amount of traffic. Hopefully it moves even more later on as I publish more and more videos. But that traffic is important to me. So I want to make sure I have my links done. As far as it's real easy. The system, I could just go in there and show you some of this stuff actually. So for my links, since we're already a little bit long on this video, I like to go into my HBA system. I'm using a turnkey link. And so what I like to do is do YouTube Maestro. That's just short for YouTube Maestro 2026-06-30. That's the date. And then I copy it. You can't see this because I have the demo, the privacy on, but it's there. Then I like to go here, put that there. I wish YouTube would just come on and just put a pinned comment pre-done in here. I wish they'd just come on and do that. But what I can do now is go to my comment so I won't forget and just put that here. Oops, did I use the right thing? Or I can't edit that. It don't look like I can edit that. But once I do my pinned comment, I can change that link. And I think that's it. So I think I will be good to publish once I put that link to this video in there. So this video will probably get published first. And that's it. If you have any questions on how to get this, definitely reach out to me. It's usually the triple residual page. You get the $35 package with the 2-week free trial on premium. Then you'll definitely have access to utilize these tools. I think almost every tool except the Facebook tool, but every tool that is in here that I've used, you need premium. You get 2 weeks free. So it's only $35 to start. And you can check out the link to the system in the description. You'll be entered into the turnkey system to get all of the information that you need for this company. This is the Robin Williams, and I'll see you on the top.